Hello. Let's all get prepared to cry, shall we? Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Domi. I know that if you are an OG subscriber, you probably read this title and you're like, girl, who did you break up with this time? I didn't. Everyone in my life is safe for now. But as I'm sitting down to film this, it is January 10th, 2023, thus marking 5 years since my dad died. So today I originally planned to be super busy. I mean, like jam-packed from waking up to closing my eyes. I just wanted to be so insanely busy that I couldn't even think about what today means for me and my family. But in the spirit of self-care and wanting to be more vulnerable and open and just more receptive to life, I am going to film today because I know that I'm not the only person that is out there who is either grieving or has grieved or is missing someone that they love. And I just honestly cannot spend today alone. So today we are going to have a little bit of self-care because I think that this day especially calls for it. Woo! First things first, although I do look absolutely gorgeous, I need to shower and brush my teeth and honestly just get life together in general. So we're gonna go do that. Oh my god, you can see where I've been crying. Hello, I am out of the shower. I did my skincare routine, but for some reason, for some unknown reason, my face is swollen. I don't know if it's because of the crying or because I'm on my period or because Mercury is in retrograde again. I'm just a little bloated. I feel like an airhead right now. So we're ice rolling. While I ice roll, I figured that I would have a little chit chat because why not? And this is a fun little angle here on the bed with the squishmallows in the background. So I was thinking while I was in the shower and I was like, you know what? Grieving is always presented to us as if someone has to die. It's always dealing with like losing somebody, right? But I think that grieving comes in so many different forms. Obviously it can come from, you know, my situation with someone passing away, someone who you can never see or speak or, you know, see again. And that is the kind that we hear about most frequently. But what about the forms of like losing things, losing people, losing opportunities that we have to grieve? Grieving is just so weird and personal and not mutually exclusive to death is the point that I'm really trying to make. But yeah, that's just something that I was thinking about in the shower. So I guess I said all that to say that obviously I am grieving the death of a loved one, but if you are watching this and you are grieving in a different way, that is absolutely okay. I want to give anyone and everyone who just needs this kind of like the permission, the go ahead to continue like watching this, because I would hate for someone to have clicked on this video and then be like, oh my god, like we are not grieving the same way. We're not grieving the same thing. I can't watch this video. You absolutely can. There are just some things that are universal but different, if that makes sense. And I definitely think that grieving or missing someone or something is definitely one of those human experiences that everyone is going to have to experience at some point in their lives. So I'm grieving, and if you are also grieving, that is a-okay. It doesn't have to be the death of a loved one. It can be from a breakup, or it can be from missing out on an opportunity that you just knew you had in the bag, or any variety, any range of things that can cause you to grieve or feel like you're missing something. It's grieving and it's valid. It is totally valid and okay to once you heal and get past it. So yeah. But now that that is over with, I think I am going to sit my ass on the couch and start rewatching an old favorite show, because that's what I deserve today. Alright, I've watched like 3 episodes of Schitt's Creek and I fell asleep on the couch during the second one. But I got up from my nap and I called my mom and I had a nice little cry, both on and off the phone. And then my stomach started rumbling, so it's probably time for me to get some food. And to whoever is watching this, if you have not eaten today, if you have not drank some water specifically, why don't we do that together? Come on. Hydration. All right, let's go get some food. Hello. Did I just wake up from the most salacious nap ever? You bet your ass I did. And the only reason I woke up is because I got a package. And I figured, we're sad, we're depressed, it's cold outside. None of those reasons are relevant. Let's just open the package together. I did it! I kinda did it. That took so much longer than I was anticipating. There were so many packing peanuts in that. Okay, so I did not order this stuff, but it would appear that Lush has sent me some stuff. Thank you so much. This is honestly like right on time. Wow. Has a little note in here. It says a sweet treat just for you. I don't know if that comes in everything from Lush. I don't know. I don't have Lush money, so I don't typically get things from Lush. I was sent 3 things, or rather 3 things fell out of those packing peanuts. So this in my hand is the Saltwater Soother. It is to rest and recover in a post-workout bath, brimming with soothing magnesium and cooling eucalyptus oil. This smells really good. And then this is a magnesium massage bar. Okay. Start your day off right with Before Magnesium Massage Bar. Created to warm up the body before activity, prepare for a great workout with an invigorating caffeine powder and magnesium oil massage. This one smells alright. This one's okay. And this one is after a long day, After Magnesium Massage Bar is here for you. Enjoy the perfect post-workout cool down with tingling mint, soothing arnica, and relaxing magnesium oil. Oh, this one's... Oh, I was about to... As if y'all could... I'm so sorry. This one's really minty and smells good. And now that I've opened that one, I feel like I should probably open this one to give it an actual sense smell testing. Like I said, this one, not my favorite. It kind of smells like... Okay, I'm not going to say that because these products were sent for free and I really appreciate it. So, like I said, I was awoken. I literally fell asleep. Oh God. That was a good stretch. Good stretch. I fell asleep right here on the couch. I set a timer for 30 minutes and that 30-minute timer was a formality. I knew I was going to sleep through the entire movie. And I did. Is it just me, or is falling asleep on the couch just like a better nap than falling asleep in bed? there's something about me getting in bed and taking a nap that just feels so final. It's just like, okay, the rest of this day, I'm not doing it. But falling asleep on the couch, I'm like, yeah, I might get back up. I might do something. I'm probably not going to, but. Okay, we are here with a different angle. All right, so I am far past the point in my life where I will gaslight myself about rest. Clearly I took an hour-long nap on the couch, and clearly I needed it. It honestly feels like a very well-placed nap. Hello? I'm about to get emotional. One of the things I loved so much about my dad, like in the last few years of his life, is how much rest he had and how much he encouraged us to also rest. My dad got really sick when I went to college, or like more sick. And I would call like home, like my mom, and they were always together. And I would just like be like, oh my God, like I'm so tired. Like I have so much to do, blah, 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 you know, college things. We all think we're so busy in college, and we are, but you know, we're human beings and we should still take time for rest. And my dad would always remind me of that. And my family, it was so funny that things started changing once I left for college, but my family started implementing these things called mental health days. Everybody knows about them now, but back in like 2015, 2016, it was kind of not really catching on the way that they have now. But my dad would always be like, you should take a mental health day. And I would always be like, no, like I'm fine, I'm good. And it probably took me like a couple of months in college to learn that I really did need to prioritize my rest and, you know, take breaks more often. But now whenever I think about having a mental health day, I automatically think of my dad. And it's just really ironic because for the majority of my life, he was the person who was always like working. So I also like to think that I get my work ethic from my dad because he worked so much, especially throughout like my childhood. I think it's cool that in my lifetime I got to see my dad work and also rest, because that is something that he really deserved. And I deserve it too. I deserve to be able to rest and not work myself into the ground. Wow. Who knew that taking a nap was gonna make me cry today? So yeah, I just wanted to share that little tidbit. I hope that you take time to remember that it is okay to reminisce, and it is all right to fondly think back on memories, especially if you are missing a loved one who's not with you. And also if you just miss somebody who is no longer in your life for various reasons. It's okay to remember things and miss people. Reminiscing is allowed. It's definitely allowed. Yeah. Like I said, I did not anticipate waking up this morning and making this video, so we're just kind of going through the motions together, but not really, because these are not the motions. So yeah. I don't know how long this video will be, but I now have to redeem myself because I have cried on camera twice now. Twice times. So let's go do some other activities. My dad was an amazing cook. I am someone who can cook. Today is Taco Tuesday. This is already in the works. This is already planned. But my dad used to love Mexican food and taco nights, and he used to make these like insanely good chicken enchiladas. And I have access to the recipe because it was literally just like an online recipe. But I have not ventured into trying to make them yet because I feel like, one, I won't make them as well as him, and two, they just, I don't know, it just feels like something sacred that I can't really eat anymore because he's not here to make it. But I can still make tacos, or in this case, nachos, because I am not going to feel like cooking the tortillas. I don't know. I just feel like doing little things that remind you of the people that you love and that you miss can make you feel closer to them. And that's all I really want. Today, all I really want is to kind of remember him and feel closer to him, because it has been 5 years, and 5 years is a really long time to miss somebody. But yeah. This is how my taco meat is looking. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. It's literally just taco seasoning and turkey. Okay, so the camera won't stay, but I will show you guys what the food looks like when I'm done cooking it. All right, so much of this video has taken place on this couch today. Let's just... All right, so since I have the world's best spouse in the entire world, Scotty stopped and got me a blast. I was gonna say Blizzard. It's a blast because it's from Sonic. And also, I pulled the dead dad card, so, you know, they felt bad. I am coming on to talk to you guys, obviously, and also to say that I had no idea how I was going to feel filming this. I also didn't know that I was going to film this today. But now that we are in the thick of it, I've got to say, it has made me feel a lot better to just sit down and document this day, document 5 years without my dad. That sounds weird because I haven't documented every single portion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I know that I said at the beginning of this video that I didn't want to spend today alone. And just being able to sit down and talk to the camera and share my feelings has made me feel like I was not alone. At least not like mentally, emotionally. And my cheeks are getting hot because I'm getting embarrassed because my spouse is in the next room probably listening to me say all of this. And because my daughter is right here and she's probably going to try to steal some of my ice cream. But yes, I just wanted to share a few final words for people like me who are grieving, or people in general who just miss somebody, that you are going to be okay. You're going to be all right. Grieving is weird, and it is personal, and it is very, very individual. So whatever thing you have to do to make it, to get through, do that. As long as it is safe and it is healthy for you, go through your process. Trust your process. And I promise you that 5 years down the road, you will have survived, even if it takes an ocean's worth of tears. That sounded really dramatic, but that is what I have to say about that. So I am going to eat my Sonic Blast, and I am going to enjoy the rest of the night with my children and my spouse. So I hope that everyone is happy, healthy, and thriving. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.